Hey everybody, it's the Thursday before the next update, and that means it is Patch Note Day. It's the April update, 3 years strong. Maintenance times will be your normal times that you've been used to, and the brief synopsis of what's going on here is there will be 3 years strong bonuses and sales. The Lion Flamand campaign with the French Tier VII Battleship Flandre as the headliner, 3x3, 3 versus 3 ranked seasons, 2 epic new bureau projects, so let's hope the Colbert is in there, loyalty reward program, that should be interesting, as is Golden Week 2022 and Viva La Dirt League collaboration. So alright, let's get into the April 2022 update. But first, to prepare for the upcoming update, please redeem the code, which is listed right here at the following website, the normal WOWSlegends.com code redeemer, and you'll get 2 common containers with this redeemer code. So, all right, that's a good way to start out, I guess. First up, we have 3 years strong, and this update marks 3 years since the start of the Legends Early Access. Whew, wow. Time sure does run fast, and we're ready to spend the birthday with you. And Wind Roses. Okay, so we've got the Wind Roses again, and the 3 times first win bonuses. Oh, so every time you get a win bonus, it's 3 times instead of your normal 1.5. Special sale and more activities await. So with the Wind Rose bonuses, you may get things like insignias, promotion orders, crates, things like that, depending on the level of the ship that you're running, and you just have to get 1 win in each ship throughout the course of whenever the Wind Roses is running. And I think most people are going to do this in AI because that's more of a guaranteed win, and that's really all you need to do is get a win. So the hardcore players are the ones who will do this in standard, which I'm not sure who's going to do that, but I think some people do. I believe most people do the Wind Roses in AI. And moreover, they've decided to reward you additionally. All right, well, that's good. We appreciate your support, and within the loyalty reward bonuses, you're going to receive a selection of in-game items. And they did not forget the newer players either. And the details will be revealed in a blog post tomorrow, which will be Friday, April 8th, 2022. All right, so we have the Lion Flamand campaign. That is going to be the new campaign for the new update here. It's a French Tier VII Battleship Flandre, and it comes quite well equipped with 3x3 15-inch guns distributed in quickly traversing turrets. Well, that is awesome. Those slow traversing turrets are always a big problem, and this looks like you have a turret in the back, so as opposed to the Dunkirk and some of the other French battleships that have been in the game, this looks like a conventional battleship with turrets in the front and the back, so that is awesome. The ship appears to have great armor-piercing penetration and shell velocity, allowing for very accurate shooting, so I think a lot of people will be happy about that. And that comes packaged in a marquee high-tier French battleship consumable engine boost. Alright, historically speaking, this battleship is a project based on the planned 2-ship Alsace class with a reworked AA suite, which in turn was to succeed the famous Richelieu. So perhaps the ship was on the board but didn't really get built. I guess we'll find out later. I don't know much about this ship. The campaign will run from April 11 to May 16, 5 weeks, 100 levels of progression, and with the 100 milestones over 5 weeks and the catch-up mechanic enabled, here's what you get. So these are the rewards you can get without the Admiralty backing: 80 common boosters, 10 camouflages of type 1, 2, or 3, 8 revolutionary camouflages, 256,000 commander XP, 250,000 credits, 2,000 global XP, 13 promotion orders, an insignia consumable, 7 days premium, 3 spring big crates, a French commander crate, and a background patch. And the value of the rewards is 15,507 doubloons, and that's about $60. And the Admiralty backing will cost 2,500 doubloons or $10. And this is what you get additionally once you get the Admiralty backing. You get 80 more rare boosters, 15 of the Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 camos each, 16 more revolutionary camouflages, 135,000 Commander XP, 2,800,000 credits, 22,000 global XP, 27 more promotion orders, 3 more insignias, 3 more commendations, 750 doubloons, that'd be $3, 7 spring big crates, 1 patch symbol, and the French Tier 7 Battleship Flandre. Total value of the rewards with the Admiralty backing is 67,648 doubloons, and at 10,000 doubloons equal $40. That's probably around $250 or so, or thereabouts. And as we said before, the campaign includes 100 milestones. It will require 27,250 doubloons if you wish to get everything right away, and typically this has been about $110 worth of doubloons if you want to buy out the campaign and go that route. Next up is the rank seasons, and it says here they are tripled, and this update brings 3 rank seasons, with the first one starting as early as April 14 with a twist again. This time you'll battle in 3 versus 3 battles of ships of tiers 3 through 5 depending on the season. No carriers, 1 destroyer per team, and a lot of competitive spirit is needed to flourish in such an environment. We'll provide a detailed look, including a prize breakdown next week in a dedicated blog post, so you definitely want to keep mindful of these blog posts coming up here. And then the 2 ships in the Bureau, the 2 exciting Bureau projects, are the Des Moines and the Saipan. I believe the Saipan was an aircraft carrier. First up, though, is the U.S. legendary cruiser Des Moines. Leading a class of 3 heavy cruisers, Des Moines was commissioned in 1948. For most of her career, she served as a flagship of the 6th Task Fleet in the Mediterranean. An enviable rate of fire, American arcing shells with improved ricochet angles, and the radar consumable make the Des Moines one of the more awaited legendary tier entries. I was kind of looking for the Colbert, but okay. And then we have the U.S. Tier 7 Premium aircraft carrier Saipan as the other Bureau project. And the Saipan was the headliner of her 2-ship class of light aircraft carriers, housing 50-plus aircraft, including some helicopters. Commissioned in 1946, she obviously did not see any World War II action, but much later was developed during the Vietnam War. That, however, happened after her conversion into a major communications relay ship under the name Arlington. In the game, Saipan moves quickly, defends against enemy aircraft well at short distances, and carries powerful airplanes, including torpedo bomber squadrons with 4 torpedoes per drop. Saipan is the first American Tier 7 premium aircraft carrier in Legends. Well, okay, I was looking forward to the Enterprise, as probably everyone else was, but okay, very good. There's a Saipan. And then next up is the Golden Week 22. And arguably the best week of the year. Let's check out what's ready for you this time around. New Golden Week permanent camouflage for the Hyuga, a new Japanese Tier 5 premium battleship. For more information on her, see the new ships in the updates section. All right, we'll check that out. New Golden Week permanent camouflage for the Tier 7 premium cruiser Susia. Susia herself will be available for 750,000 global XP starting April 11. And that ship is a really fast rate of fire, and it starts fires extremely quickly. So I actually like the ship quite a bit. When we got the ship after the campaign, I wasn't that thrilled with it, but as per usual, once I played the ship a little bit more, I really came to appreciate what it can do. And Hyuga is one of my favorite ships, especially for starting fires with a quick firing main gun. So check that out. And then new Golden Week 22 crate that hides credits. Huh. Okay, commander progression items and the following Japanese ships. Tier 7 Premium Cruiser Iwaki, Tier 5 Premium Battleship Hyuga, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so sorry about that. And the Tier 6 Premium Destroyer Ashisho. Also included are Golden Week permanent camos for Yamato, Kongo, Hyuga, and Ashisho, which they've already mentioned. The content arrives in full on April 25. Watch out for a dedicated blog post with details. So there you go. Some more blog posts you got to keep track of. All right, and let me see. Oh, the Golden Week permanent camos are only available from Golden Week crates. Huh, okay. And then we have a new crate, a spring big crate. I think that's a new crate. Seasons change and crates do too. Pick up some spring big crates for a traditional mix of commander progression items, doubloons, credits, camos, and more. You also have the chance to get the following premiums: the U.S. Tier 6 Destroyer Sims, British Tier 5 Battleship Warspite, Italian Tier 5 Cruiser Duca di Costa. All right, I think I pronounced that right. I probably didn't, but I think you get the idea. Next up is the Viva La Dirt League collab, and come one, come all, introducing the all-new collaboration with Viva La Dirt League. I never heard of it, but all right. Centered around the epic NPC man. Okay, along with a special patch and flag, we're bringing in 3 commander guises, and for the first time, those come with unique voiceovers. The following characters will be available as guises: Greg the Garlic Farmer, well, that sounds like a heck of a guy right there. High Sorcerer Baradun, and Bodger the Blacksmith. As usual, the guises bring colored shell tracers, signal fire when sounding the horn, and fireworks that are visible to your teammates whenever your legendary skills activate. Aha. All right, well, so I was wondering about that. I was always wondering whether the fireworks would be visible to your opponents, but it seems like they're only visible to your teammates, so that's good. This time, every guise is compatible with commanders of every nation, except for collaboration ones. Oh, okay, so I guess they got some feedback on the fact that the previous guises were so restrictive, so you can use these guises on any nation, it seems like, so that is good. The content is obtainable through a special mission that's available for credits. Right, so the credits probably won't be all that much, so it's probably very minimal to get these guises. So I'm going to go ahead and say right now you're going to want to look into this and probably go ahead and get those guises. New ships of the update: Japanese Tier 5 Premium Battleship Hyuga. I hope that's how you say that. Okay. Bringing to the table 12 14-inch guns, this battleship is certainly a firepower machine. Even more damage per minute, DPM, goes your opponent's way with the main battery reload booster. And solid torpedo defense allows her to stay afloat for longer, so that is always a good thing. As a newcomer, Hyuga was bound to become one of the Golden Week ships. Watch out for a special look for her when the content range drops on April 25. Completed in 1918, she didn't see much action in World War II. By the start of World War II, the ship was considered archaic, despite a 2-stage modernization that ended in 1932. Over the course of the war, Hyuga underwent one more remodeling, getting a flight deck in the process. Her career came to an end when the ship was sunk in July 1945. And then the other new ship in the update is the Pan-Asian Tier 5 Premium Destroyer Anshan, sporting a unique option to use either deep water or regular torpedoes. Anshan is definitely a standout among the Pan-Asian destroyers. Add to the mix high speed and decent artillery outfit, and you have an enticing option to try. And yeah, whenever I see a Pan-Asian destroyer from the main Pan-Asian destroyer line in a battle, if I'm in a destroyer, I'll run right for it because I know that it can't hit me with its deep water torpedoes. So you don't want to do that strategy with this ship. You want to be mindful that it can use either deep water or regular torpedoes. Acquired by Plan, People's Liberation Army Navy in 1955, this former Genevieve-class destroyer later underwent refurbishment that significantly enhanced her AA suite. For the last 30 years, she's been functioning as a museum ship in Guangdong, China. And then next up we have mobile. This kind of looks like it's not in beta still. It kind of looks like it's more production. So if the mobile capability is now in production, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I thought it was still in beta, and maybe it still is, but a few serious improvements have been made to the mobile interface. Quick commands in battle with 2 presets. Map sector pinging, battle log, camera movement in port, improved performance, optimized water effects, and HUD elements now appear before a battle begins. And then we have the bug fixes. Fixed the problem with torpedo ballistics. There was sometimes a gap between the aiming sector and the actual position of the torpedoes at long distances. Torpedo aiming cone was sometimes missing after players disconnected and then reconnected back in the battle. Weird behavior of underwater shadows in port. Commander guise menu sometimes taking 2 attempts to open. Rare failure to change division leader when prompting a PlayStation 5 player from PlayStation 4 or vice versa. Promotional screens not loading on the game launch screen if the internet connection was lost and then regained. And then we have a bunch of mobile bug fixes here. First one is that they fixed an issue that caused the game files to be re-downloaded if the Apple device ran low on free space. Then there was rare crashing for the touch input overload on startup. Battle results screen elements sometimes overlapped. Then we have play and settings button were misaligned on the main menu. Then we have the campaign and missions tab overlapped with the currencies tab. And then the last thing here is other. Spawn points for the Atlantic and Two Brothers maps were reworked. Image loading was accelerated on both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. And mobile UK ships are now researchable. Take care and turn the tide. Right, well that's it for the April update, 3 years strong. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.